Hello everybody, so this is going to be my first Vlogmas video. I am going to go downstairs and rescue all my Christmas stuff. I still have Halloween decorations up. It always takes me forever to put stuff up and then take stuff down, and I never seem to have enough time to decorate for Thanksgiving, but frankly I don't host Thanksgiving here, so I don't think it's the biggest of deals. So we're just going to use this time to decorate for the holidays. Thanksgiving is actually this Thursday, but honestly, I think I've waited plenty enough time to start decorating. Okay, so all my stuff is kept in the basement downstairs. So our apartment is actually a house that's chopped up into apartments, and we live in one of the apartments on the first floor. And because we live on the first floor, when we moved in, our landlord said that, hey, we can utilize the basement downstairs for storage. So of course we've done that. But I hate the basement. It's kind of scary and spooky, and we have an issue with spiders down there, and they're quite horrifying sometimes. I gotta be strong. I gotta be brave. Gryffindor bravery. Let's do this. Okay, you wanna do this? I always check for bugs. Yep. We got something going on right there. But I'm going to pretend it's not there. Can we see a little better now that the light's on? Yeah, still horrifying. Alrighty, let's do this. If you hear me scream, I promise I'm as cowardly as you think I am. Alright, so that's all of our stuff right there. And some of our stuff over here. I'm done really vlogging down here because I don't like it. Alrighty, everything's upstairs, covered in dust and cobwebs, you know, stuff of nightmares. But I'm up here. I got it all. And I turned off all the lights. Ooh, I should probably take down this leaf wreath. Okay. Oy. That's actually all my Christmas shopping. I'm all done. I pointed all that out. Because I'm going to have to move all of it. Because that's pretty much the only place that we have to stick our tree. My living room's real small. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to stand in place and just pivot. My messy kitchen, ignore that. So I'm roughly, where this is roughly the middle. I'm going to go up, my filming spot, my desk, you know, vaguely my book nook area, my chair. This actually was originally a bedside table that we've incorporated it into here just so we could actually have storage in here. My front door, and then we have our couch and our little umbrella stand, a fan that we've just never put away yet because the heating in here is really weird and it gets real hot. This chair I was just talking about, this is a family chair. My husband's grandfather, I think, made it, and my in-laws had it, but they moved to Florida and couldn't take it with them, so we of course took it. But that means this chair here has taken up valuable real estate for our Christmas tree. What I was just pointing to, the little hope chest thing, another bookcase where it's not really organized over there. It has cat logic. If it fits, it sits. And then back to the kitchen. So yeah, I have a really small apartment, and this is my living room. That's why I don't necessarily film in other places. You know what's really weird? I'm getting distracted. But you know what's really weird? My kitchen is twice the size of my living room. But I guess it's time to start unpacking all this and moving all my Christmas stuff. And I need to actually take down all the Halloween stuff I have over here. It's not a whole lot because I don't have a whole lot of decorations, as you can see by the one box of Christmas stuff and the Christmas tree. We'd probably have more stuff if we had the space to keep it all, and we don't necessarily do. But I guess it's time to stop yakking and actually start decorating. Okay, this I actually had over by my wedding stuff because this was actually, I want to say, no, I'm lying. I know I had a couple of these little pumpkin things at my wedding, so I've kept them for like sentimental value, and it's actually really helpful for decorating for Halloween. This was actually one of the display pieces at my bridal shower. I've been meaning to start lighting this because it smells really nice. Yeah, it smells really nice. I don't know why. I love candles, but I don't like them for some reason. I seriously need to organize over here. Oh, my hand stuck. My ring is caught on something. Yep, my ring is caught on wire. There we go. Had to move this someplace else during the Halloween season, but this is one of my favorite pieces. I love this Hogwarts snow globe. I have another snow globe. It's a Disney Villains one. It's actually my husband's, not mine. But I freaking love snow globes. I can't get enough of snow globes. There we go. It's musical too. Hold on a second. Let me actually play it. Alrighty, so that's all clear and ready to go. Alrighty, here it is, all open and ready to go. I actually got this tree for free from one of my co-workers at the public library I work at. She was clearing out her stuff and I was talking about, yeah, I need to buy a tree and I would rather buy, I prefer the look to real trees, but it's a lot of maintenance. Like I wouldn't know how to get rid of it at the season, and I know I have to water it X amount of times. So it's like, I'm probably going to get a fake tree, but they're expensive. And my coworker goes, well, I have one that I'm just going to get rid of. Do you want it? Yes, of course I do. So I got a free tree. But now I just gotta have to find the base out of this thing. It's a pre-lit tree, which I didn't realize it was. And so it's a pre-lit tree with white lights. I preferred colored lights, and so I put colored lights on this thing. I know people find it very tacky to mix colors. It's either a white or colored lights, but frankly, I don't care. Sometimes I'll light all of the lights just for a really full-looking lighted tree. You know, I don't care. I don't care that much, if I'm being completely honest.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy
I think I want to do? I think I want to have to move the chair and the tree. Normally this tree is a little bit closer to this outlet that I have in that corner of the room, but that might be an issue considering that now there's a chair there. So we'll see if it reaches. It does not reach. It's a foot too short. So give me a second. Just give me a second. But we got power. We got power. See? Yay! And they all are lit. Yeah, I would rather not have moved that chair, but we don't have another extension plug. I mean, I have one over here, but it's there because I actually need it there. So this will have to do, I guess. Alright, so I just put this up, and I think this wreath is finally on its last legs. I might have to replace it this year. So when Jack and I first moved into this apartment, I wanted to buy Christmas stuff for Christmas, but I'd wanted a wreath. But wreaths are really expensive. They're like $60, which blows my mind. And so I got pieces to make my own, and I ended up making this for like $25, which was huge savings on my part. But there's lights on this, and the lights are starting to go out, like they flicker on and off, and pieces have been falling off. I just had to re-glue a couple of pieces. But I think this might be its last Christmas. But this is like the third Christmas, so for $25 it's lasted. But I think I might have to replace it. I don't want to spend $60 on a wreath though. I want to see if this lasts one more season, and I'm going to see if I can get one on discount after Christmas. Okay, so it's been a little while since I last checked in, and when I say that, it's like 4 or 5 hours. I just hosted a watch along to the Lord of the Ring readathon, excuse me, and today was our last watch along day. And so I had stopped vlogging so I can watch and do that. But while I was doing that, I did finish decorating certain pieces and cleaned the living room. As I was putting stuff up, I realized how dusty this living room is. It's my least favorite chore. I hate dusting. I will put it off until you can't ignore the dust anymore, and you do a swipe of anything and you see the dust. I hate dusting. And you want to know why I hate dusting? It's because I have too much stuff. To do it right, you have to take everything off of a surface, wipe down the surface, and then wipe everything as you put it back. I don't have time for that. And honestly, it would be easier if I owned less stuff, but believe me, once every couple of months I do purge things and I still have a ton of stuff. So I figured I needed to let that tree kind of set a little bit. So I put up these garland things. I keep flipping the other way. I kind of like these garland things better than hanging lights. Usually I have lights all the way up around the ceiling, kind of like just all the way around like that. And this, I think this is nicer. It was easier to set up, so it works. I also set up my stockings. This is my husband's, this is mine. If you can't tell, we have a 70s grandma aesthetic happening with our Christmas decorations. We like the rustic vibe. I also decorated my bookshelf over here. This is my filming spot, and so I decorated this to be a more Christmassy vibe. I got this year. This is new. You'll find out at the end of the video why I have this here. I just realized that spot here was not a zit, it was food, so that's always fun. I just assumed it was another zit. I'm not having the greatest skin day, but I've decided that eating junk the last couple days was worth it. Hey, want to decorate the tree with me?
I guess.
Yeah, it's family time.
Family time.
It's family time. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Come on. What was it?
So you're interrupting my lodge meeting.
I love that how you said that, because I was just telling them how much we love the rustic vibe. Lodge meeting. Alright, so all the stuff is here, and this is the last thing that we have left to do, is to put bulbs on that tree.
Bulbs on that tree?
Bulbs on that tree.
Alright. You mean me putting bulbs on the tree and then you correct me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Ooh, I forgot about this owl thing. I can put it on my bookshelf.
Yeah. Nice.
Forgot about him. Okay, we recording. Okay.
So do I start, or is there some weird occult ceremony I have
There's
to
no
start?
weird occult ceremony.
Weird occult ceremony?
Just stick them.
It's thick on.
Oh, there's more of these too, just in case.
I mean, ideally they should all still be there from last year.
Not necessarily.
I know.
Because that would be really convenient if that was the
It
case.
would be too easy.
It would be far too easy. Ooh, I forgot about these too. I want to stick these on.
Oh, those light up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could stick one of those in that owl thing. So it's tea light, isn't it?
I think it's slightly too big. It is.
Perfect. Told you.
No, oh,
You know what I'm talking about sometimes. See, look at that.
no, that's cute. That cute. Look
Yeah.
at you. I'm married to a fart smeller.
Fart smell.
A fart smeller.
That me.
Now you.
Did you say that specifically so Dad would laugh when he's watching this video?
Yeah, probably.
I figured. And you know Dad wouldn't normally watch it, so now Mom's gonna pause the video, have him come over, and be like, John, she said the thing.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes. If you hear voices in the background, it is his lodge
It's my
meeting.
lodge meeting, yeah.
It's his lodge meeting. You want to tell the folks out there what the lodge meeting is, or is that your secret?
It's silly. It's just, for those who are familiar with it, there's a show called The Red Green Show, and his son does a Twitch stream that's called The Lodge Meeting, in reference to the Possum Lodge from the show. And it's kind of a little jokey thing where all the people that subscribe on Twitch are lodge members who pay their dues. And it's just a fun watch-along on Twitch.
I love it how you're not talking to the camera.
Am I not supposed to?
No, you're supposed to, but your back is to it. It won't hear you. It won't hear you.
You just edit this part out.
Okay. His lodge meeting thing is a podcast that he enjoys.
Twitch stream.
Excuse me.
Podcast.
It's basically a podcast.
Actually, so fun fact, he's getting his dad to start a podcast with him.
He should.
Because his dad went on the final tour this year. And his dad's already getting stir crazy, so his son was like, oh, would you want to do a podcast set in the show universe? And his dad's like, oh, I'll think about it. And then I guess like 2 weeks later, his dad's in 5 scripts already.
The dad's a workaholic. He never.
Oh yeah, no, the dad, like, he's got to be pushing 80 at this point. He just finished like an entire American and Canadian tour. Like, he works very hard and enjoys doing it.
You.
Thank you.
A red one.
A red one. That's where this comes from, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So last year, I actually muted a lot of our interactions because I thought the video would be far too long. But anytime I handed him a red one, he'd stop and go, a red one. And ever since last year, anytime I handed him anything that was red, he'd stop and go, a red one.
Yep, that's an entire year's worth of joke right there.
That one, we can put it on that one.
On the ornament hanger?
Yeah.
All right, open
that
this
way
side.
this stays like a themed tree.
Oh, goodness.
I like the rustic themed tree.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It just, if we had more, like funky different ornaments, it would make sense, but one or two just looks weird in my opinion.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
I will punch you across the room.
Of course, dear. Yes, dear. Whatever you say, dear.
That's probably the one I threw for the,
for the video?
TikTok bomb. Well, it's trash now.
I mean, it's still a perfectly good ornament.
It's trash now.
For Christ's sake.
It's trash now. I haven't edited that video yet, but I threw this for that TikTok Christmas bomb video. But apparently when you throw it and it hits the ground a certain way, that happens to it.
So it's playing Christmas music.
It is a copyright infringement.
You can't, there must be royalty-free Christmas songs. I mean, I would think there would consider the royalty for everything else.
There's probably a couple on YouTube right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even worth it. I'm trying to find it and sort it and everything else.
Try to put a green one here.
A green one.
A green one. Well, this one's broken.
Broken how? I mean, that's still a perfectly good ornament.
It is broken. Trash.
Let me put some duct tape on it.
Alright, red, green.
I mean, it would be our tree if there was a duct tape ornament on there.
Alright, red, green.
I'm gonna make a duct tape ornament for the tree now.
I swear to God, I will end you.
No, you
if
won't.
You destroy my tree.
Oh, just one duct tape works. I think we're pretty okay.
I'm just gonna stick a couple more in the back.
Alright, be careful, please. I think that's it. Oh, where's our Max's horn? Here it is. It just reminds me of Max from The Grinch Stole Christmas whenever I see our topper.
They have
What?
there is actually some space up here since we can't reach back here.
What color?
A red one. A red one.
Red one. Alright, hold on. That's really
You
good.
have that red pattern one?
That's really nice, honey. You did a good job.
You did a job too.
Thank you. Oh, that's right. Our little, first ornaments.
Yes, that's actually down on the,
I see it right there.
That.
Guys. Would you like me to get that for you?
Yes, please. Help, please.
Help, please. Goodness, of course, it's in, the worst spot.
I did not do that on purpose, I swear.
No, I'm not getting for you.
Please.
I can get the red one that dropped. I can't get the gold one. It's underneath it's behind the chest.
Hold on a second. I'll eventually go get it.
We can move the entire hope chest forward if you want.
I can eventually reach it. It's
Okay.
just... Alright, can you hand me another one of that pattern?
The red?
Of the, diamond gold.
Like that?
Yeah.
I mean, you know me, I like the hunting lodge look. And it's charming. Get a big old stag head on the wall.
No, that's ugly.
A fake stag head. Doesn't have to be real.
That's still ugly.
Big old. And then we can get the big mouth Billy Bass, but instead of the big mouth Billy Bass, it'd be the stag, and every time we walk by, it's
no.
take me to the river.
No, sir. That is horrifying.
No, instead of that, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Horrifying.
No, I'm building that now. I don't know if I can get the mouth to move, but I can at least get a sensor in there to play that every time. I'll have Mark help me. Mark will help me do that.
So the mouth is vaguely stuck, like,
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm going to purposely downgrade this audio quality. Yeah, could I put a Bluetooth?
So it's not distorted.
Yeah, so
Stuff of nightmares.
Yep, I could totally put a Bluetooth speaker in there and make it sound crystal clear, but I'm going to distort the audio to be like... That'd be especially great when you get in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
And it can glow! It can glow when people walk by it!
I don't think so, friend.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I don't think so, friend.
I think so. You're just going to come home one day, it's going to be on the wall.
Horrifying.
Mark and Alicia have come to visit from the East Coast. Also, Mark brought this. Love of my life. Apple of my eye. It's fine.
It's just such a random spot right there. It is perfect.
It's
As I touch it.
Leave it be.
Alright, so we got our little door thing right here. And our married one right here, Mr. and Mrs. Yeah, this is the one that we got from my grandmother, but it's incredibly heavy. I don't feel comfortable hanging this. I
mean,
feel
it's
like if we're not careful, it's going to eventually break on us.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, do you want to do the final touch?
The final touch?
The final touch.
Yes.
Alright, let me get Max's reindeer horn here. Alright, now. I remember this being a bit of a pain.
You actually have to fold the top in half.
That's right, that's what it was. So I was like, I knew there was a trick to it last year. Well, it's still pre-bent, which is good.
Hold on. It looks kind of doofy.
Well, that's the point of it.
Hold on, take this. I mean, you're right. It's supposed to look a little on the doofy side.
Yeah, it's supposed to be asymmetrical and kind of lean.
No, I don't like that.
That's
though.
the whole point of it.
I don't like it.
See? You've insulted it. Now it doesn't want to stay. You can get some rubber bands if you want and wrap it. Oh, careful.
Oh, I think I remember what we did now.
Yeah, I think you did this part last year because I don't remember this.
I think I used the back one last year.
That's alright.
Oh,
Well, now just stop fiddling.
Don't tell me what to do.
I just did. Stop
There we
fiddling.
go.
Voila.
Voila! Eat bean!
Eat fiend. There we go. There's our tree, everybody. There you go.
You all done?
Hey, do you need me for anything else around here?
No. So, are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. Enjoy your lodge meeting.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so, like I said, my husband's off doing stuff with his online friends now, so you may hear that. But this is why I wanted to show you why I put up this brass ornament display. It's because, you know how last year I did 12 days of socks? I'm doing this, 12 days of Harry Potter ornaments. I did indeed order this from the UK Primark and had it shipped from the UK for me to do this. Did I spend far more than I should have? Absolutely. Do I regret it? Maybe a smidge. But, oh, last year I opened this whole thing up because I couldn't figure out I needed to pop one of these open. So I see one is in this upper right hand corner. Yes, right? My right at least. So we'll pop open this. Alright, we peel it back. Oh, and it's Harry! We got Harry. That's actually really cute. Alright. Ooh, this is much better quality than I thought it was going to be. Looking at the back, I'm like, oh, these are definitely little plastic things, and I probably wasted so much money getting these. That's not plastic. This actually feels like porcelain-like. Maybe not porcelain. This is probably like more durable porcelain, but it's definitely not plastic. That's my little guy right there. That's really cute. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Alrighty, so we're going to put Harry up here with all my other funny ornaments. This is going to be such a Harry Potter tree, and these two ornaments aren't going to make sense, but as of right now, this is what we got. Alrighty. Well, that is my first Vlogmas episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know if you go through the tradition of decorating your home for the holidays, whether it's for Christmas or Hanukkah or any other holiday. Please feel free to share your traditions down in the comments below. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess it's ta-ta for now. Bye, guys.